What's happening, Expeditioners? It's Peter Waitzman, founder of Expedition Money here. I got an interesting question that I wanted to respond to. I could probably go on about this for a long time. But the question that I received is, I work hard 40 hours a week. Do you believe that I should be able to support my lifestyle on a full week's work? And the general answer to that is, yes, I do believe that you should be able to work 40 hours a week, put in a honest, hard week's work, and be able to afford the lifestyle that you want. Now, that is a generalization because I don't know what the lifestyle is that you want, and I don't know what job you do and how much value that creates and how it's compensated. And the reality is that what I want for you is going to be a lot different than maybe what is. I want you to be happy and successful and fulfilled as well. And that doesn't mean that you will be. Even though I want you to be able to put in an honest week's work and then be able to afford the lifestyle that you want, doesn't mean that you will be able to. And I want to kind of separate those two concepts because a lot of people think I should be able to afford the lifestyle I want. I should be able to drive a brand new car or buy the house that I want or raise 6 kids or whatever you want to do. And those things are great. And there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to do some of those things. But if you are working in a job that is meant to be an entry-level job for teenagers, and you do that and it's hard work, and you pour yourself into that job, doesn't mean that it pays enough to give you the lifestyle you want. It probably pays enough to provide for a lifestyle, but there's a difference there. You may not like the lifestyle that it provides. And so that's why I talk to people about, well, maybe you believe you should work 40 hours a week or less, but you can't work 40 hours a week or less. There are many people that I work with who have income problems. It's not a spending problem. They are spending virtually no money, but they are earning virtually no money. And so we have to figure out ways to get the income to a place where there is a bare minimum amount of money that they can provide for themselves and do some of the things maybe in the future. But at least we have to put food, clothing, and shelter in place. And so we have to address those income problems. And sometimes that means getting a better job. Sometimes that means working harder. There's no rule right now that says you get everything you want for a certain amount of effort or output from you. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about too is that a lot of us are looking at the near term, the short term, or the immediate needs only. And so we say, hey, we put in this work and I get a paycheck. And even if it does provide me the lifestyle that I want right now, does it provide for me things beyond my working years? Am I putting money away for retirement? Can this job, can the role that I'm playing right now produce me everything that I need to give me what I need right now, but then also those years post 65 or age 70 or whenever you want to retire? You might have 30, 40 more years of life beyond that. Is it going to produce that nest egg that is going to spin off income? And that's really what I wanted to bring up here is that, yes, I believe you should, but I'm also not going to lament the fact that your job or your career choice doesn't produce enough income to produce the lifestyle that you want. The job is one thing. The lifestyle that you want is another thing. And if those are disparate, we need to figure that out. And we can't just wait for the macro or policy or guaranteed minimum income or something like that, which may or may never come, to make up for that. And what I also think there is a lot sometimes is a mentality of I deserve something because I have put in this effort, or I have worked long hours, or I have been bored at work, or I've been stressed at work. Just because you do those things doesn't necessarily mean you should be compensated in the way you feel you should be. There are a lot of people that look at billionaires like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos and say, hey, I had that idea of selling books online. Oh, I had the idea of going to space or whatever it might be. And you might say, I should be a billionaire too, because I had that idea. That was my idea. In fact, I even tried to start a company on the side. I was an entrepreneur for a while and it just didn't work out. And I had even a better idea or better technology or more drive or more ambition, but I deserve to be a billionaire. And I bring that up because I think I hear that a lot. I hear that in conversation. I think a lot of us think we deserve something, and sometimes we do, but that doesn't necessarily mean it happens. And so you've got to just deal with the reality of what you've got. And so I just want to bring up the idea here that, yes, I do believe that you should be able to work a job, put in an honest effort, do honest work and get honest pay, and go home and not necessarily feel stressed, have all your financial ends meet, put away a little something for the future, have fun, not just exist, but live. But that doesn't always mean it happens. And If you are here because of that, and you're saying, yeah, I feel like I am doing everything I can, I'm kind of maxing out my capacity, and yet I'm still stressed. Things aren't adding up. I'm not putting anything away from the future. I don't even have a future. I don't have a direction. Well, that's what this program is here for. And so that's why, well, a lot of the resources that I produce are about this, on how to make extra money, how to find a side hustle, how to increase your income, how to advance at your career. But we also have coaching, so you can work with people like me and other financial coaches that might help understand your specific situation and maybe give you some ideas that you're not necessarily exploiting right now to kind of get that income up, or maybe produce the lifestyle you want, but within the budgets that you have. So what we think should happen, or what we think we deserve, that just might not happen. I'm here to work in the reality and figure out how we can get you as close to your ideal life as possible. So keep working that job, pour yourself into it, do good work, and use the Expedition Money program to help yourself figure out, how can I get the life that I want? That's a question I would love to help you with. So hopefully that helps. I'll see you later.